this is Mateus Canteri. I'm a professional musician here in Nashville, Tennessee, and today I want to talk to you about timing and how to take it to the next level. We're only going to talk about 3 time subdivisions. We're going to talk about 8 notes, we're going to talk about 8-note triplets, and 16th notes. 8 notes would be like 2 notes per beat. 8-note triplets, 3 notes per beat, and 16th notes, 4 notes per beat. So a lot of times when you think about like 8 notes, you know, it's 2 notes per beat or 16th notes, which is 4. You're gonna try to find like a 4-note pattern. And when you talk about triplets, you're gonna try to find like a 3-note pattern to play with that rhythm. And that's okay, that's cool, but that's very limited. You know, when you're phrasing, you don't want to be thinking about how many like patterns, you know, what pattern you're doing with your left hand. So to me, timing is in your right hand, you know, in your picking hand. If you're lefty, of course, it's going to be your left hand. But I want to show you this concept that I've worked with, and it's been very helpful for my playing. So what we're going to do is a very simple exercise. The first thing we're going to do is just play with our right hand. So an 8 note, if we're talking about like a tempo like this, would be like 1 2 1 2 1 2. 8-note triplets would be 3 1 2 3 1 2 3, and then 16 notes gonna be 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. Then you're gonna try to do that with your picking hand. To me, it's very helpful to like keep time with my feet, you know, that helps. It's like your body moving, and if you can have that timing concept within your body, within like how you move, that's very helpful. So I got a click track now, and we're gonna apply that concept. So first thing we're gonna do is only use our right hand. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. 3 notes per beat is gonna be 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. And 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. And now we're gonna try to switch from one time division to the next one without stopping. Only using our right hand for now. I'm just picking the E string open here. So it's gonna be . And now what we're going to do is we're going to do this very simple pattern with using the A minor pentatonic. You can use anything. The concept is what matters here. So we're going to play the 8th fret, 5th fret, 8th fret on the B string, and 5th fret on the B string. So it's just a 2-note per string pattern, and we're going to do it with those 3 different subdivisions. Here's what it sounds like. That's our 8 note. Now 8-note triplets. 1 2 3 1 2 3. And then 16th notes. It's gonna be 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. Now let's switch from one to the next one. Once you get used to doing this, then you can apply this to your phrasing and not really worry about what kind of pattern you're doing. You don't have to be doing any pattern. It's just, you know, you just absorb that concept of time subdivision, and especially your right hand, you know, your picking hand has got to be really good about it. So I'm going to give you an example. I'm just going to improvise something here, totally like free form, and I'm going to play with those 3 different subdivisions. guys some licks using those ideas. I'm gonna give you an example in A, I'm gonna give you an example in E, and also one in D. Let's get to it. So here's lick number 1. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's lick number 2. And here's lick number 3. So there you go. 3 examples of how we can use type subdivisions to make our phrasing more interesting. And on those licks, you know, like I said, the first one is in A, second one is in E, and the third one is in D. I'm not going to talk much here about the phrasing and scales I'm using, but if you want to find out more about that subject, make sure you guys check out my other free lessons here on this on my channel. I have a playlist with a bunch of free stuff, and I also have some instructional videos for sale, so you can check that out. I'm going to leave some links in the description here. But back to those licks, what's really interesting about it too is not only I'm playing with the time subdivision, but I'm not really changing the licks that much. So you can use licks that you already have, you know, use your phrasing and ideas you already know, and just apply a different time subdivision to them. So my idea when I came up with these licks was I'm gonna play a lick with a certain time subdivision, which is 8 notes, and then I'm gonna do the same lick again using 8-note triplets. And of course, since it's faster, it's gonna have some extra space to fill there, so I'm gonna have to add a little, you know, some extra notes to fill that same space that the original lick did. So for example, on the first lick here, we have and then I do the same thing again, but then I just add some extra notes to fill the same amount of space. So it's pretty much the same lick again, you know, so it just it's you don't have to learn anything new. That's my whole that's my point here, you know. You don't have to learn anything new. Just apply a different time subdivision to the phrases you already worked up, and that should be enough to make your phrasing even more interesting. So I hope you guys like this lesson, and once again I ask you to click like and subscribe. Leave a comment if there's anything you would like me to cover on the next lesson, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.